Hey, I'm Jade-Alise Swarbrick, Tribe 2005 exercise professional, and this is the Vulture Challenge. So I'm here with my client Adina. Thank you for joining me. So we're just going to start and kick off with going through the adult pre-exercise screening tool. So this is an industry standard tool, just to understand what your level of risk is before we start an exercise program. So no right or wrong answers, be super honest, and then we can, I guess, work your programming accordingly to your situation. Perfect. Cool. So name Adina. Your surname?
Erickson.
Awesome. And what's your date of birth, Adina?
1st of October.
Female. And the date today is the 12th. Perfect. Okay, have you ever had a heart condition or suffered a stroke?
No, never.
Do you ever experience unplanned pains in your chest at rest or during physical activity?
Nope.
Do you ever feel faint or have spells of dizziness during physical activity or exercise?
No.
Have you ever had an asthma attack?
No.
Do you have diabetes type 1 or 2, and have you had trouble with your blood glucose?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any diagnosed muscle, joint, or bone problems that could be made worse by participating in physical activity?
I had a fracture in my ankle 10 years ago, and I still have some joint problems with it.
Okay, perfect. That's good to know. And have you been going to a physio for that?
I did rehab for 3 years, but I haven't done anything since.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. And any other medical conditions that I should know about, or just the ankle issues?
Just the ankle.
Perfect. All right. Fantastic. I'll just sign here. And if you could just sign there as well.
Thank you.
Perfect. Thanks so much. Fantastic. Okay, now we'll just work through the exercise professional personal profile. So this is more about you, your goals, what you wanting to get out of an exercise program, so we can really make sure that we work together to get you the results you're after. So you said your name was Adina Erickson. And what's your occupation?
I am a farmer.
Alright, interesting. Date of birth is 1st of October, and today's date is the 12th of the 7th. What's your address?
7 Farmer Way, Farmington,
Yeah.
New South Wales.
And what's the postcode for Farmington?
2649
Thank you. And what's your contact number?
0410 655 299.
Fantastic. An emergency contact name, like a partner or a close friend?
Harry.
Harry. And what's his contact number?
0428 122 987.
Fantastic. So what would you say is your number one health goal?
I think just to lose some weight and keep active.
Do you have a weight loss goal, like an amount of kilos at a time?
5 kilos.
Yeah. And when would you like to lose that 5 kilos by, ideally?
Christmas, I'd say. 6 months is a good amount of time.
That's good. It's a good achievable goal. It's good. We like to see that. Yeah. And you said, maintaining activity and being active is important. So what are your other important goals to you other than losing weight?
Probably just to find another hobby that I enjoy, because I recently stopped playing tennis.
Yep. Yeah, perfect. And what do you think that you need to do to be successful in this? So both from a weight loss perspective and, I guess, remaining active.
Just to find activities that I like,
Yeah.
and eat a bit healthier.
Perfect. Fantastic. Okay, so are you currently exercising at the moment?
I have a very active life, but I don't particularly exercise.
Okay, perfect. So say you're not doing any formal exercise, I guess. You are doing some exercise. How long ago did you stop doing tennis? You mentioned you were playing tennis.
The beginning of this year.
Yeah, awesome. Do you have any serious medical concerns? I know you mentioned your ankle.
Nothing
else? Cool. Just got to be super careful. There's nothing that you haven't mentioned. Perfect. And then the date is 12th of the 7th. So have you, are you or have you recently been pregnant?
No.
And are you on any regular medications?
No.
Fantastic. And what's your resting heart rate? I see that you wear a Fitbit, so you might have an idea of that.
It is approximately 62.
Fantastic. Cool. Resting blood pressure, I know we spoke about this earlier, and I think you gave me your numbers of 129/80, is that correct?
That sounds right.
Fantastic. And so do you know your waist and hip girth, or are you comfortable with me measuring that
We can
at the
measure
moment? Fantastic, alright. Cool, you're wearing comfortable with everything, so that's good. Okay, cool. I don't have a loose tape measure, unfortunately, but if you just grab that and just hold on your side, and we'll just wrap around. So we'll start with in your smallest points of your waist. 72, fantastic. And then if you could just hold it on your kind of widest point at your hips. Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, great. 86, fantastic, thank you. Fantastic. And do you know what your most recent weight was? Have you weighed yourself recently?
About 74 kilos.
And do you know your height off the top of your head?
176 centimeters.
Perfect. Awesome. Alright. So I'll just chat to you a bit about your lifestyle now. So you mentioned you're a farmer. How would you rate how active your job is? So from sedentary to strenuous?
Probably moderate.
Moderate. And I guess how active is your day generally? Would that be about the same if you're probably doing long hours, I imagine? How many hours of sleep do you get a night?
About 8.
That's good. It's good to see. In the past month, have you ever been physically restricted by your health? So, yeah, great. And have you ever been emotionally affected by your health, particularly in the past month?
No.
Awesome. Okay, now thinking about your diet, I know you mentioned earlier you want to eat a bit more healthily. Which of these do you think applies to you? So my diet is healthy, does not need changing, there's a few changes I could make, or my diet needs a number of changes.
It's the middle one. I think it's fairly healthy in general, but can always be improved.
Good. Okay, perfect. Okay, now thinking about your exercise plan, so we'll talk a bit more about that today, but how much time do you think you can realistically dedicate per week to doing additional exercise, understanding your chaotic job?
Maybe 3 hours.
3 hours? So sort of 3 1-hour sessions?
Yeah.
Fantastic. When do you prefer to exercise? Morning, afternoon, evening? What works with your schedule?
Evening.
Great. And what days work best for you to train on if you were to pick 3 days?
Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Nicely spread out. And what fitness activities interest you? So we've got a lot of options here. I can let you have a look. We've got walking, cycling, swimming, weights, sport. I know you mentioned you did tennis. Which of these, I guess, excites you if we were to put these in your program?
Probably cycling, swimming, weight machine, stretching, cross trainer, and sport.
Cool. Fantastic. And what intensity do you like to exercise at? So low, moderate, or high?
Moderate.
Okay. Awesome. Is there anything that does not interest you? Any activities you're just...
Running.
Yeah, okay, cool. It's fair enough. It's polarizing. Cool. I'll just pop my name in here so you know I've done the consultation. Then I'll just sign. And you could just sign and then pop your name as well.
too.
Fantastic. All right. Thank you so much. And now we can move on to the next stage of our consultation.